60, chop 60. Check out. Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Rattler, 18, Warrior, 70, Dragon, 6, down, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Get up. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready. Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
She said something.
Hey, that shit take like 3 hours to load up. Hell.
Donovan better toughen the fuck up. He ain't gonna make it.
Alright, I'll cut right back. I got a league game real quick.
You know, every time you do that, I know it's a game. All right, but tomorrow we gotta see what we can do.
Alright.
About the car to see if we can refinance it together on the computer.
Alright.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready, set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs with his first look on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
If that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down from the 42.
Ready. 38.
They stick with Jacobs. He's rushed him off at ease. He's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7 and 2nd down. If these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and running back who come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle the chin straps a bit.
Now a give right side to Wilson. He's going to have this one down to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring us first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? Exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
We've set it down from the 37.
Ready.
Takes the handoff now low. Oh, quick there. They bring it to the turf. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snaps and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's that.
a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Scott, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Love. Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This from 48 on the left hash. McManus sends it through. And the game stopped for the field goal on the opening drive.
I'll call that one a little test for Case. Hit like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
To return, Jerome Ford. And this is just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they set him straight ahead, but the clock stops him after a gain of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the gun, here's Sanders. He's going deep this time.
Yeah, what if it's so? What's the flag, man?
Picked off by Andrew Williams. And they get to him and tackle him on the return.
What?
But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. No surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, set. 53.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacob. Well, he had power through one tackle. Just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then leaves some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Love from the gun. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good team. All right, go back in and play.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders.
Bro, what the fuck is going? Bro, that shit is retarded as hell, bro.
That leads to the completion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Secures this at the 17. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Striker. Ready, set.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Down. Set.
Loves to throw again. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means first down. We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. Here. Hey.
They go counter, it's Jacobs. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break.
Ready, break.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride.
Ready.
They have second and pretty long here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Here's 10. Our home team, nothing. Brandon
On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Maxine right.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Go right side. Caught by Fannin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's Judkins on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sanders now on third down. Well, they had the look. Shelley did a shot away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
offense to the line. Here we go.
10 cycle. Here we go.
Play fake. It's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready?
Love looking to pass. On target to Musgrave. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Set, go.
Now Love on the play fake. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Sanders back to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready. 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 18, Rattler.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. On it to the yearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Brings up second and
Safe
10.
to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Let go.
3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Gets away from one. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Here we go. Set.
To the air with Love. It's the in route complete. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
So third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Recovered by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
First down from the 42.
Cowboys!
From the pistol, here's Jenkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves!
Play action, Sanders. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Ready!
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it! 19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60. Say, hurt! Warrior 70, 19 tight. Ready,
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
down.
Shotgun now for Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Play action, Love. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Recovered by the offense.
Come on, 38.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Let's go now. Set.
Love from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Okay,
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down.
52 Bulls, ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
First down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw it. He put some heat on this deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar night. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Makes the tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Packer 11. 70 Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Hawk 7. Check. Warrior 70. Ready.
Third and short here, Sanders. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. Set. Go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Judkins up the middle. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. He does it. Touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
The score, our home team 14, visitors 10.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. Here we go. Striker. 3-3. 10.
Love now off the play action. Back to Watson. This is Cox. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. Red. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Set. Hut. Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Former 1st-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going run again with Jacobs. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ready up.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go. Hut. Hut.
Looking to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These these big D tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Yes, set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Has room into the secondary, and he runs this one in for the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And these guys push their lead to 3.
17. Our home team, 14. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go! Mustang 19. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
On first down, here's Sanders. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
18 caught, Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
17 yards brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. Second and 3 now.
Bring it. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Run right side. Judkins. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 19 on that pickup. And they're going to have a first down now.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go now.
Another one for Judkins. He's going to have this one down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action for Sanders. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Handoff now to Judkins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Hot 70, hot 70. Hot, hot.
The play fake, he'll throw. And he's got his man. Touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
17.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Okay, ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready, ready. 45.
Back to the air. Love. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Galloping inside the 40. And that is a touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
Our home team 28. Visitors 17.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air with Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go.
Love with it on first down. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. First is man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cover 38.
Jacobs running behind center. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Working quickly here.
Second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Love from the gun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing his Love on third. Pass brought in by Watson. Touchdown. These guys now within one score in the fourth. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Love's going to throw for 2. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Ford on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ford on the return. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check. Let go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys with a 5-point lead.
On the ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go.
Play action, Sanders. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's third down now.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hurt. Street.
He'll throw it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Looking to throw it. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's good for a first down.
Ready? Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Down. Blue. 32. Drill. 52. Hut.
Setting up to pass. It's cut right side by Watson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Run the ball.
Offense up to the line fast.
Shot. 7-2. 22 needle.
A gain of 19 yards.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Set. Hut.
Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
Makes the score. Visitors 31. Our home
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
18, Pioneer. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On first down, here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
10 yards on the play.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Warriors, Mustang 19.
To throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
35. Visitors 31.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners, as we say thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.